One of the greatest driving in the car songs of all time, Bruce Hornsby Valley Road.
Pretty good.
Well, let's listen a moment. Okay, we're done. News Radio 710 Keel, Robert J. Wright and Aaron McCarty 743. This part of the show powered by Abalone Door and Iron Works, raising garage door standards one home at a time. Hey, Miss Shelley, how are you this morning?
I'm good. Good morning.
Spar Director Shelly Ragle. Okay, the dog park is. I tell you what, you complete my sentence. The dog park is
Being redesigned and getting ready to go back out for bids.
Okay, last time we talked, we knew the bids came in high. You said you were going to go back to that low bidder and kind of negotiate with them and tweak it with them. That didn't work out, I guess.
We just could not get it within budget.
Pardon me, you were $400,000 apart. Is that surprising?
That we couldn't?
Yeah.
Yes, but it also gave us the opportunity to look at where the majority of the costs were and what we could do in the redesign to hopefully get it within budget this time.
Okay, what are you redesigning out of it?
Mostly amenities, features, like the entryways that you saw, the tall entry elements that were more decorative than they are necessity to the dog park. Some of those things are coming out. We looked at location of, there's a walking trail within the dog park itself. Where does that go? How big should that be? We just spent a lot of time visiting and trying to figure out the best things to take out that would not affect that final product of the dog park.
You spent $25,000? Well, you didn't. The Dog Park Alliance, $25,000 on a plan.
Did they spend it? I mean, was that their budget?
Yes, they raised money for the architect's fee.
Okay, so, and again, you got a plan where there was a $400,000 difference. Do you feel that's money wasted?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, this is still the plan we're using. He will continue to be part of the planning process. He's the one doing the redesign. Not at all.
How much is the redesign going to cost?
It doesn't cost anything.
Really? So that's like a freebie.
Well, it's part of his commitment is to get a park that comes within budget.
Let me ask you this, Shelley. Who went wrong here? How do we design a park that's going to be $600,000 when we have a budget of $280,000? Did we not know pricing on things, or I'm a little mystified by that?
I think there's a couple of things that have been an obstacle maybe to contractors. First of all, we only had 3 people bid on it. And so, not a lot of people bid. And we said, and we talked about why we think that happened. It was underwater. It's been underwater now for, many times over the last 18 months.
Miss Shelley, pardon me. This is just part of the question that Aaron just asked, and then you can just run as long as you need to. Could part of the reason that only 3 contractors bid on the dog park be because they knew it was going to cost so much more than your plan called for?
No, I don't think that's it. What I think is the uncertainty of that location made some contractors nervous. If you look at the contractor who's working on Riverview Park, he expected to be through over a year ago. And because of the weather, that project is not finished yet. I think that is, concerning to a contractor when he's thinking about, because when you're building something, the most important thing is getting in somewhere and getting out. Time. And to see, I think some of them were uncertain. And when you're uncertain, you either don't bid or you bid really high to think about, what happens if I get down there and I can't work because it's underwater.
Okay.
I think that's part of it.
Shelley, the $1 million question, when can Tiger poop in the dog park?
Well, he could go now and pretend, but later.
That was pretty good, lady.
Or he can, we hope, we're going back out for bids, like I said yesterday, within the next 30 days. And then it's another 30-day process. And if they come in, weather cooperates. I mean, we've been, never before have we had this kind of flooding in this area. We've had flooding before, but never as many times. Maybe by the end of the year, we could have a dog park.
You mean the end of the year 2016?
Sir?
You mean
Yes.
end of this year?
Yes.
You had 3 bids the first time. Why do you think you're going to get more this time?
We are going to do a little bit different. We're going to have a pre-bid conference there at the site so that people can come and look at what, really put their eyes on the location, and maybe that will help, deter any thoughts of, oh, this isn't a viable site, or the site's going to cost me a lot of money to work in. We're hoping that we can do that to get more people interested in bidding.
Shelly Ragle, Director of Spar, Queen of Spar, we like to say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, and I won't take him down there to poop today.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Don't bring him to my house again either. For
Okay.
News Radio 710 Keel, Robert J. Wright and Aaron McCarty. Sports is standing by, and your money now is just a couple of seconds away. Keel News Radio time is 7:49.